Hi guys, in this video I am going to tell you what is Socrative and what it is good for. Socrative is a web application used for formative assessments. It's a great help because you don't have to correct the tests you prepare for the given class. Okay, so first of all, you have to go to Socrative.com and here it is, Socrative.com, and choose Teacher Login. Okay, the simplest thing is to use your Google account. I used my Google account to open a Socrative account, but you can create a separate account. So if you don't want to connect your Socrative account with your Google account, you can do that. But I chose this option. Okay, so next I'm going to tell you is that it's worth going pro, because if you have a pro account, you can have 10 different rooms with students with their own IDs, with their own student IDs. It's good because if they have their own student IDs, if they leave the room and rejoin the room later, they can continue the given test where they left off. You have the countdown settings for races. You can upload your own icon for races, and you can have shareable links for either student login and for sharing quizzes with other teachers. And you can merge quizzes. Okay. Now, so first thing you have to do is to create a quiz. You can group your quizzes into different folders. Okay, you can create a new folder, give it a name like I did. I have this prep folders for my quizzes in connection with English prepositions. I have this Oracle folder for multiple choice tests. I have this multiple choice folder for other multiple choice tests like participle adjectives, there is, there are, and so on and so forth. Listening, I have one listening test. I have some IT quizzes like HTML5. I have some quizzes with respect to the English tenses. I have some vocab test, like collocations. I have some writing tests like formal letters, formal letter expressions, and so on and so forth. So now you can create a quiz by clicking this Add Quiz icon, or button I had better say, and click Create New, or you can choose Import. I'm going to tell you the difference right away. So create new. You can choose multiple choice, true or false, or short answer. If you choose multiple choice, you write a question like is apple a fruit? No, that's not a good question. I don't know. How many tenses are there in English? And you have the options like 4, 12, 8, 6. You can decide on how many options you are going to have. If you don't need 5, just click on this cross, and you have to tick the correct answer. The correct answer is 12, and you can save this. Now let's see a true or false question. Is apple a fruit? The correct answer is true. Save. And short answer. I usually use this in case of vocabulary tests, like I don't know. How do you say coat in German? And here you can give the correct answer. If you leave that empty, it is not going to correct the test. So it's important if you choose this short answer option. So if you use this short answer option, it's worth giving the correct answer. And the correct answer is mantel. Okay. Let's give a name to this quiz. Video tutorial. And then save and exit. So, and now if you go to quizzes, just a minute, where have I put this? Okay, I have put this in my writing folder. No problem, you can move this. Let's move it to the root directory, to the quizzes directory, and now we have the video tutorial test quiz here. I mean outside any subfolders. So now let's see how to launch a quiz. Click on launch in the upper left corner of the website. Quiz, because we would like to launch a quiz. Choose video tutorial, click next, and here you can choose from 3 different options. Instant feedback, which means the student cannot go back to any previous quiz question. Okay? I usually use this when I test my students and I would like to grade them, you know. You can shuffle questions, shuffle answers. It's good because if your students sit side by side, it makes difficult for them to cheat if you click on these options. So I always click shuffle questions, shuffle answers. Show question feedback. You can leave that on if you want. I usually turn it off because I don't want my students to immediately see the result when they submit a certain answer. You can also turn on show final score. I usually turn it off. And this is very good also. That's what I've been talking about. If you are pro, if you subscribe to the pro version, it's really worth it. It's only $30 per year, so it's a good bargain. Students can take the quiz once. If they leave and rejoin the room, they will continue the quiz where they left off. This is really very good because if you give them a test as a homework, they can do it whenever they want to, and they can leave the room, rejoin the room, and continue the quiz where they left off. So if you choose open navigation, it means students can go back to any quiz questions. They can have a second thoughts about their answers. They can modify their answers. They can correct themselves before they finish and decide to submit the whole quiz. And you can also choose teacher paced when you do a quiz in class together in your pace. Okay, student space. Now, okay, so let's go back to the rooms. So if you click on the rooms, you can create a new room. Let's create a new room. Add room. So just click on this button, add room. Give the room a name like traditions. Traditions across borders. You can't have space, no problem. Let's use an underscore. No, that's not possible either. Okay, traditions. Okay, so now we have a separate room for traditions. We can add members. You can import your members if you use a Excel file. Let me download the template and show it to you. It's very easy. It's a very easy database. Last name, first name, student ID, That's it. Save it, close it, and now you can import this. If you click on the room's name, are you sure you want to change to the traditions room? Yes. And now we are in room traditions. Okay. So, which is empty. So now you can choose import. Choose file. It's an Excel file. Select, open, and now we have 3 students in room traditions. You can add new members manually as well. Add student, add 1 student, add multiple students. Let's add 2 more students. Last name, first name, student ID. For example, save, click on save, and now we have 5 students. So you can delete any student from the room. You can modify their names and their student IDs as well. Okay. Now, quiz. You can create a quiz by using this template. Download template. Save, open. So give a name for your quiz. You can choose here the type, open-ended or multiple choice, question, answer, which is the good answer. If the good answer is B, write B here. Leave the other options empty. No, sorry, that's not. So let's take an example. Is potato a fruit? No, that's not good. How many planets are there in our solar system? Let's see the options. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. And here you can give the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Okay. Choose correct answer. You may leave this blank or choose one or more correct answers. So there is only one correct answer. The correct answer is B. So here you choose B. Okay? And that's it. Save. And then you can choose File. You can choose this template. And now we have an untitled quiz with how many planets are there in our solar system? The correct answer is B. Okay. Now, how can you share rooms? Click on rooms and click on this share icon. Share this URL with students to give them direct access to this room. That's it. How can you share a quiz with another student, with another teacher? Just click on quizzes, choose the quiz, for example this video tutorial we've just done, and share this URL with teachers so they can directly import a copy of this quiz into their own accounts. So this is really very good. You can delete any quiz. Okay, I've just deleted this untitled quiz. Here it is in the trash. Okay, so now let's launch a quiz. We are in room traditions. First you have to choose the room. Okay, quiz, video tutorial. Next, choose this open navigation. And now we have a running quiz. Okay, now room, let's copy the URL. Copied. Student ID, for example, let's use mine, EB. Here we go. How do you say coat in German? Mantel. Next question. It indicates with this orange color that I have already answered this question number 1. And as you can see, I haven't answered question 2 and question 3. Okay, is apple a fruit? That's true. Also indicates with this purple color that I have answered question 2. Question 3, how many tenses are there in English? 12. So I can freely navigate. I can have a second. I can think it over. I can have second thoughts about my answers. For example, is apple a fruit? No, it's not true. It's false. Okay. No. That's true. Okay. So like this, and then finish quiz. Are you sure? Yes, I am. And now let's go back to the teacher's site, the dashboard. And here you can follow your students. So here you can follow your students, their progress. I mean, you can see that I have already finished, and I chose the correct answer to question 1 and question 2, but I haven't answered correctly to question 3. And if everyone has finished, you can click on finish, and you can download the corrected tests. You can choose from different options like whole class Excel. I usually use individual students PDF, but you can download later any former corrected quizzes. Let's choose the Excel version as well. Let's see how it looks. Okay, you can see the score, the percentage, 67%, 2 correct answers. You see, question. Now let's see the other version, the other version as well. This is the PDF version. The name of your student, date, percentage, quiz, and as you can see, this wonderful web application has corrected the quiz for you. Okay, obviously this web application is perfectly optimized to any mobile devices. So if you have a look at let's choose a virtual mobile device, you see, so it's perfectly optimized. And of course there is an app called Socrative Student for Android and iOS. It's free, and of course it has a a teacher version called Socrative Teacher. So you can ask your students to download and install the Socrative student app from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, you see. But you can use it on any device using any web browser, and just type in the address bar b.socrative.com/login/student. You see, mobile version, perfect. Or just socrative.com and click on student login. Thanks very much, friends, dear friends. Take care now. Bye bye then.